Today I'm over here on Highway 17 at the former Fuller O'Brien paint factory. This is it. What you can see, there's a building back there. There's more buildings back there, but the trees cover it up. The building you see back there, the green one you can see in the foreground, is 70,000 square feet. And this paint factory, the O'Brien paint factory, used to be called a Dixie plant. Also had 13 acres around here that they used to use. This is the huge paint can that used to sit out in front of the Dixie paint plant. Also the Fuller O'Brien paint plant. And if you look out there in front, you can see the circle where these bricks used to be, where this big gigantic can used to be. This is another view of what it looked like. You could actually see where it says Dixie Paint and Varnish Company. This is what it used to look like in Brunswick back when it was operating. The Dixie Paint and Varnish Company started operations in 1955. And eventually they were bought by bigger companies. It's another picture of the Dixie Paint and Varnish Company plant. This is where their processing area is. You got to remember where that building is today, that green building. It was 14 acres around it they used as well when it went up to the river. They also used Terry Creek. This building was originally built right after World War I, and it was a plywood plant. It was used for a plywood plant for years and then eventually closed down. The plywood plant made crates for vegetables and fruits. So this was originally built probably around 1918 in that time era. They used to take the plywood and travel up Terry Creek, which is right behind here. This land sat vacant for years until the Dixie Company bought this building in December of 1955. It was called the Dixie and Varnish Company. 1967, South Bend bought Dixie plant. Later on, the name was changed to Dixie O'Brien Company. Eventually, it was consolidated to the Fuller O'Brien Paint Company. This area out here used to be 14 acres. All of it's been sold off and built into other stuff, but back then this was originally a plywood plant. It was Dixie and Varnish Paint Company, Fuller O'Brien Company, and today it just sits here. The O'Brien Company still supposed to maintain the grounds, and I believe they rent this out to people. That obviously is where the loading docks were for the trucks and everything. See more of it here. The building. It's overgrown today though. Facing Highway 17, but out in this grassy area there used to be a big paint can that sat on a stand out here. Not sure exactly where it was, but it was out here in this grassy area near the road. This used to be the main office right here, the doors, and it has some kind of sign on there. Can't see what it says. Something Eastern. You can see this little building over here too. There's a big tank out there in the woods. Like a big propane tank.